Alright, here we are. Here we are. September 14th, Friday the 14th. So everybody should be lucky. They should be very happy it's not Friday the 13th. You know, especially if you're at camp. Camp should be over. It's September. What was it? Lake something? It doesn't matter. Anyway, the corner guy's here this week. So we got the corner guy going. Corner guy's been, where you been, on vacation, right? Where'd you go? Hawaii? Henderson. He went, of course. If you're going to go on vacation, you might as well go to Henderson. You know? I was in Henderson last week. I went to that Water Street car show and then over to Lake Las Vegas for a photo shoot. But it was 105 degrees. They should not have car shows when it's 105 degrees. You know, so I walked around for about a half hour. You know, I was there with Johnny Vegas, and I was like, we gotta get out of here, it's too hot. 105 degrees to go to a car show is do not. You don't want to do it. Anyway, this is my second tape trying to do this episode. I did this episode about 5 minutes ago. I decided to delete it because halfway through it I go like, this is the most boringest bullshit I've ever recorded. You know, so a lot of football action going on. I'm watching. I got what are the, I don't even know what channels. I'm on YouTube on my TV here, but I don't know. I'm watching the Florence hurricane, and they're telling everybody, you know, for the past 3-4 days, you got to evacuate. And you know, they just sit there and they got the lady with the sign language. You know, hi, my name is M-I-K-E-S-T. I don't know how to do the T. It's like S-T-I-G-S, I think. I don't remember. Right? So I know it's M-I-K-E. That's it. That's the E right there. And then S-T-I-G-S. Look at that. Look at that. I learned that getting kicked out of class. I'm going to the principal's office where the secretary, who was in college, was taking a sign language class, and she'd teach me how to sign, and you know, I'd quiz her. I could do letters, you know, like graffiti. I could do letters. I can't do I know this is Apple from watching that movie Project X. The original Project X, not the one about guys getting drunk, you know, and getting blood on the pant leg there. I'm talking about the ones where they take a bunch of monkeys and they, you know, radiate them with radiation and they kill the monkeys. I don't think they did it for real. It was a movie. Peter would have been all over it. But anyway, Project X, it had Virgil. You know, this is a movie with Matthew Broderick, and one of the monkeys was Virgil, and he knew sign language, and there's an apple. And this is help. Anyway, yeah, so they didn't go over all letters over there in the movie. I learned that from, yeah, you get kicked out of class because, you know, go over to the principal's office, you hang out with the secretary, you learn sign language. I learned more stuff in the office than I did in the classroom. It's the way it is, you know. Nowadays you should just homeschool. Oh, you don't even need teachers anymore. All you gotta do is do some homeschool and YouTube. Like you know, you could learn how to rebuild a transmission on YouTube, and how to fix a pipe, because, you know, last week we had the pipe break in my house for 4 days. No water. 4 days. Try living without water for 4 days. I had 20 gallons of water. I had 43 gallons of water stored up. A lot of people don't know that your water heater holds water. What is it, a 40 and 50 gallon? I had 50 gallons of water in the water heater. And then you just hook up a hose and you fill up buckets. You see, it's all about being smart. But anyway, so if you followed last week's video, my picks I gave out went 3-0. The picks I did for the video, take these teams. Then I also had my handicapping contest. I went 3-0. And then I had my pick'em contest where you got to pick all the games. I went 13-2. And then I had a teaser. I went 5-1 on the teaser. So I almost had a perfect week 1. And a friend of mine I bumped into, I just got back from the sports book, and he's like, how'd you do last week 1? I was like, I did good. I said, I went 3-0. I put my picks out on my videos like I did last year. And he's sitting there going, I don't understand why you do that, because he sells his picks. He's got a whole website and a phone thing and a text thing, and he went 2-4. And he's like, why don't you give out my picks on your video and tell them to go to my website? And I was like, how about I don't do that? You just told me you went 2-4, so why should I give out your picks that might go 2-4 again, and then tell them to go to your website and they give you $99 to get a bunch of losing picks and a couple winning picks? That's just ridiculous. He's like, well, you should be selling your picks. And so if I take my picks and I go over to the sports book and I put some investment money on them and they hit, I make money anyway. So, I'm not going to sit there and, sell, all right, for the rest of September, give me $99. I give you all my picks. No, I don't need to do that. And he's like, well, I'm going to give you my picks, and if you decide to do it, I said, I already decided. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to give out your website. I said, you want me to give out your website so people could go to your website, give you money, and then lose? That's bad business. Why would I do that? How about if you go undefeated, maybe I'll give out your website. So I'm going to give out my picks. The Rams, the Redskins, and the 49ers, all money line. Just like last week. Money line. I'm not greedy. I've been doing this too long. If you sit there and give points, I use street racing tactics, If I got an 11-second car and I'm racing an 11-second car, it's going to be pretty even. Whoever gets off the line better probably wins the race. That's how it usually goes. Hopefully the guy's got a stick and he misses a gear. But anyway, if I know the race is even, I want to take space. Give me a car length. Give me 2 car lengths. Give me 3 car lengths. I'm always going to ask for it. Even if I don't need it, you ask for it. You never know. You might spin off the line and all of a sudden he's out a half a car. Now you got to run him down. What if something happens to your transmission or something? So why would I give a team head starts? That's stupid. I'd rather get it. So you just figure out who's going to win. You go money line. Because you know what? Football's my number 3 sport, and college football's my number 4 sport. My number 1 sport is hockey. Number 2 sport is baseball. And 90% of those bets I'm money lining. And after 30 years of doing this, and if you keep track, that's where a lot of people mess up. They don't keep track. They don't keep stats of what they're doing. So they have no idea. I could go back 3 years and tell you exactly what I did. How much I made, how many wins, how many losses. You don't keep track of this, you're just doing this for fun. I am doing this as an investment. I came up with this system when I lost my job in 2008, just like millions of people did back in 2008. And I said, before I was just throw down money and hope I win. I developed a system. I had all day to figure this out. So I figured it out and it's working. So that's I don't need to sell my picks. I could if I want to, but I don't need to. I'm not greedy. That's why I moneyline bet. He wants to do his thing, I told him, do a YouTube video. do your own channel, do your own video. He's like, well, then we'll be competing. I said 90% of the time I'm just making fun of news stories and, you know, making, you know, just talking shit. I said, you know, last week I just gave out picks. I didn't do any comedy. There was nothing funny about this. And, you know, there's nothing fun about this video right now either. Did I say the right word right there? I said funny. I didn't say funny. I'll say, well, it's nothing funny about this video right here except for the way I'm talking. Don't know what the hell's going on. I got the Hot Rod Power Tour on the laptop. I got Hurricane Florence. Yeah, they're telling everybody to evacuate and all this stuff. And, you know, they said you really should get to a shelter. You know, they put the wrong message out there. Listen, they should just hire me to do this. I'll just go on by, you know, say, listen, if you're in North Carolina and you live by the water, get the fuck out of there, you're gonna die. That's it. I did a lot of research on this. If you stay in your house, you might drown. You know? And if you want to feel how it is, go fill up the bathtub with about 4 inches of water, lay face down in there, you know, Whitney Houston style, and try breathing. If you can't do that for a second, get out of there. See? That's how you do it. You know, sometimes you need an asshole to go on this, you know, these CNN or Fox or whatever channel this is. I'm watching a live feed from ABC 15 from Wilmington, North Carolina. It's a YouTube, so it's a live channel. So, you know, here, I'll show you. In case you don't believe me. Alright, there we go. Got over there in the top right, that's the storm. And then you have the two people talking over there telling you to go to the shelter. Alright, that's, you know, you gotta sit there and be like, listen, you gotta get the hell out of there. You know, don't be like what happened in Hurricane Katrina. This storm is moving 5 miles an hour. This is the slowest storm I've ever seen. This thing is 5 miles an hour. I don't know how fast storms usually are. I know they're not running 100 miles an hour, but I know the wind is over 100 miles an hour, and you got 30 inches of rain. That's almost 3 feet of water. So anyway, if you have like a little creek in your backyard or a little stream, river, whatever it is, that's going to overflow. And if you live by a pig farm, all that shit is going to get in the water, and then you're going to, you know, you're going to get what was that pig disease? West Nile virus is not it. That was the mosquito. Zika? No, that was another mosquito. The mosquitoes are the worst. The swine flu. Yeah, the swine flu. Alright, he got it on his third try. Give it up, the corner guy. 1 for 3. He's like that guy who went for 2 for 4. But that's the way it is. If you're by the water, get out of there. Leave or die. That's what they should say. Leave or die. You know, but a lot of people are going to stay. They had, you know, 4 days to get out of there. All of a sudden, as soon as there's 2 feet of water, you're like, you know what? I think we should leave. We'll just, you know, we'll just get a boat and boat out of here. Yeah, it's too late. I'm in Vegas. I don't have to worry about hurricanes. What do I got to worry about over here? I had my pipe break last week. 4 days without water. 4 days. And, yeah, that's not fun. But, what do I got to worry about here? Earthquake? There might be an earthquake. Usually, they always talk about LA or California to get like the big one. It's supposed to be like a 9.7. The big one. It's supposed to like break California off, and it's going to go float in the Pacific. But and then I get oceanfront property. My house goes up to, you know, $2.3 million, and then I sell it. Hey, I got a new pipe. House is what? 17 years old. I got a new pipe. I bought it brand new. I've been in here 17. I got a brand new pipe. I got a brand new water heater that went 6 months ago, and I put a new motor in the air conditioner. I didn't change the whole unit, did the motor. All right. So there, he'll sell the house for $2.3 million after the big earthquake cuts California. And then, they should just sell California back to Mexico. We don't need it at that point because it might sink. And then you know how much money that's going to cost to get like a tow truck and to tow California back out of the water after the earthquake breaks it off and it sinks into the bottom of the Pacific Ocean. It's going to cost a lot of money. How much? Nah, it can't be that much. It's probably like $2,500. Yeah, it probably costs like $2,000 to tow it out of the Pacific Ocean. So anyway, my picks, did I do them already? I don't even remember. This is my second time doing this episode. I don't think it says it's better than the last one, but still, it isn't funny. Good thing I'm not promoting this as a comedy show. Rams, Redskins, 49ers, money line. I did give that out, just in case you weren't listening. In case you fast forward and you missed it the first time, you just caught it right now. But I'm going to give out this guy's picks. This guy's a professional who went 2-4. Vikings -7. Titans at a pick. Jaguars +1. Broncos -6. Bears -3.5. The hook. He took the Bears. You could have got it at Monday. You could have got it at 3. The hook is where people get murdered in sports betting. The hook is that 0.5. That breaks a lot of people. Out of all those picks, I think the Jaguars +1 is what I'd take. I'm not doing any of it. I'm just doing and I'm not parlaying, by the way. You could do it if you want, but when you get greedy, that's where you start losing stuff. Rams, Redskins, 49ers, money line. That's no points. I told you last week, I am in the Get Rich Slow program. This is the Get Rich Slow program, money line. I have a better chance of winning, but I don't win as much. I'm not greedy. Greed is where it'll kill you. This is how you get killed in sports betting. One team's gonna win, but you take the dog because it pays better. That's where you get killed. You also get killed with that hook. The 3.5, that half will kill you. It's another way to get killed. You're playing with murder here. Alright? And then if you do a big parlay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teams on a parlay where you're giving a lot of points, you could get killed on that. You're going to need a life preserver. Like in the Back to the Future. So that's how you get killed. There's 600,000 people without power in North Carolina right now. I don't have any candles. I have a lot of water. Good thing I had water. I have 50 gallons of water in my water heater. So you hook up a hose, you fill up a bucket. That's how you get water when, people got to get smart like that. Like me, on the money line. Moneyline Mike Stigs, Rams, Redskins, 49ers. And I'm not parlaying those. Because if I go 2-1, I lose on a parlay. But if I go individual, Rams, Redskins, and 49ers, and I go 2-1, I still make money. See? It's called insurance. And right now, people in North Carolina better have flood insurance.